Hi, this is Flamingo the God. This is the next deck I'm showing you. This is also a fire deck. This is criptites, which are based off of cryptids and stuff. They look really cool. So let's get right into it. Here's their location. Haunted House, 4 energy, 22 life. Location, starting hand 3. Once per turn, summon 2 criptite tokens. Colorless type, 1 attack and 1 life. To an opponent's monster zone with this effect. Tribute this card, take 2 damage. Once per turn, destroy 1 criptite token, summon 1 level 4 monster from your hand. Here's a criptite token, by the way. It looks really pretty. Now it's all foil and stuff. Now for the actual deck. Criptite Viper. When this card is summoned, add 1 criptite monster from your deck to your hand. Criptite Dogman. If your opponent controls a criptite token at the start of their turn, they must discard 1 card. Criptite Nessie. Each time a monster your opponent controls is destroyed, summon 1 criptite token to that zone. Colorless type, 1 attack and 1 life. With this effect, tribute this card, take 2 damage. Criptite Quetzalcoatl. If your opponent controls a criptite token, when this card is summoned, add 1 criptite card from your deck to your hand. Criptite Inferno. If your opponent controls a criptite token, you can summon this card from your hand. Criptite Ogun. If your opponent controls a criptite token, when this card is summoned, summon 1 criptite monster non-fusion from your hand to the field. Criptite Mothman. Once per turn, if your opponent controls a criptite token, draw 1 card. Criptite Rake. This card can't be blocked except by criptite tokens. Once per turn, destroy 1 card in your hand to call 1 level 4 monster from your deck to the field. It sounds kind of busted, but since you can only use fire cards and there's not a lot of fire decks and there's not a lot of good level 4 colorless monsters, it really isn't that busted. It's actually quite underpowered. Criptite Medusa. Once per turn, summon 1 criptite token to an unused monster zone with 1 attack and 1 life. With the effect, you contribute this card, take 2 damage, and it's a colorless type. Then we get into the fusions. We'll get into the first one, and that's Criptite Horseman. I think he's pretty cool art. He's a fusion, 1 fire monster plus 1 criptite token. Gains 1 attack for every criptite token on the field. If you're gonna block this, if your opponent blocks this card with the criptite, the battle damage is doubled. You can use monsters on either field to summon this because you have to, otherwise you can't use criptite tokens. Criptite Witch. 2 criptite monsters. Once per turn, destroy 1 non-fusion monster on the field and summon a criptite token to that zone. Colorless type, 1 attack and 1 life. With the effect, tribute this card, take 2 damage. Then we got this one. It's based off of the redstone monstrosity from Minecraft. If it looks too similar to that, then just say that in the comments, and my kitten will not go away. Hi. But he requires 2 criptite monsters. He can also be fusion summoned by shuffling materials from your casting zone into the deck. Once per turn, summon 1 criptite monster from your casting zone to your hand. Told you, he won't go away. And now their big boss monster, Criptite King Inferno. You can use monsters on either field to summon this. He gains 1 attack for every criptite monster on the field. When a criptite token leaves the field, draw 1 card. And he acquires 2 criptite monsters and a criptite token. Looks really cool. I really like his art. I thought he was pretty sick looking. Now the ability cards. We got Criptite Twin Points. Choose 2 ability cards in your castle zone. Your opponent chooses 1 at random to add to your hand. Shuffle the other into the deck. Criptite Holiday. Draw 1 card for every criptite token on the field. Once per turn, shuffle this card into your deck. Then you can summon a criptite token, colorless type, 1 attack, 1 life, to your opponent's unused monster zone. Criptite Reanimation. Special summon 1 criptite monster from your castle zone to the field, but it can't attack this turn. You see there's a zombie on there. Criptite Power. All criptite monsters gain 1 attack for every criptite token your opponent controls until the end of the turn. Criptite Finder. Deal 1 damage to your opponent for each criptite token they control. Criptite Coffin. Special summon 1 criptite monster from your hand or deck to the field, not fusion, but destroy it at the end of the turn. Criptite Sighting. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Summon 1 level 4 monster from among them. If there is no level 4 monsters, add 1 of the revealed cards to your hand and shuffle the rest. Really like that art. You got a little demon right there. And then last one is Criptite Gravestone. This art's pretty cool too. When a criptite monster you control leaves the field due to an opponent's monster, shuffle that monster back into the deck and special summon 1 criptite token, colorless type, 1 attack, and 1 life to that zone. Play during either player's turn. And that's the last, that's that deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. There should be more to come. I have a lot. You see I have stacks right over here, stacks over there, and those cases are all decks. And then I got decks over here, and he's currently playing with one. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's make another one after this.